Am I the asshole for thinking about breaking up with my disabled girlfriend? So I, 26 male, have been dating my girlfriend, 25 female, for 4 years now. We used to have a healthy relationship going on good dates and just enjoying happy moments. I was madly in love with her because she's smart and beautiful and had a nice and cheerful personality, which she now no longer has. All of that changed 10 months ago when my girlfriend was involved in a car accident while she was driving on her way to work. She suffered a complete T2 and T3 injury on her spine, and now she's unable to walk. She requires a wheelchair to move around. Oh my God, that sucks. When the doctor first told us that she was very unlikely to ever walk again, we both cried. Specifically, her after finding out she can't feel her legs anymore. I can't even imagine. That's why I'm fucking petrified to drive. Like, I cannot. Ever since my girlfriend has been paralyzed, she's been unable to work. She used to work as a math teacher in a middle school, but now she just stays at her parents' home, crying every day in her room. I've been as supportive as I can be for her, even though I still have to work from Monday to Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I'm really not there all the time with her. When I am, I can only see her crying and complaining about the world, and I understand how she feels. I've tried helping her with what I can, but when I help her, she'll sometimes yell at me and say negative things about herself. I help her with her transfers, pushing her wheelchair when she gets stuck, and getting her things she can't reach. But she never thanks me for what I do for her. She seems to always be mad no matter what I do. And I understand. But I feel like I'm becoming her emotional punching bag because she sometimes insults me. She tells me she wants me to stay for her. Excuse me. She tells me she wants me to stay for her there all the time. When I can only see her hating the world, including me. My girlfriend has lost control of her bladder and bowels due to her injury, so she needs to use catheters to go to the bathroom. And she has some accidents on her bed while she's sleeping, which have made her embarrassed. I've slept with her when she has had her accidents, and I've helped her to clean them up on her bed when she has some accidents. Our intimate lives have also been difficult. We have tried intimacy, but with her being unable to feel, we pretty much have given up on intimacy in our relationship. Damn, I don't even know what to say about this. I have tried taking her out to the park, but she refused to go because she says that going to the park would make her feel bad about herself for not being able to run like she used to daily when she was able to walk. I tried convincing her with getting some ice cream or something else outside, but nothing seemed to excite her. The only thing she has gone out for is physical therapy, which her dad takes her in the van. But from what my girlfriend has told me, she says that physical therapy doesn't work because she hasn't seen any progress. On Thanksgiving, I had dinner at her home with her family and my parents, which I invited, but my girlfriend broke down, crying mid dinner, saying she had nothing to be grateful for. Her family and I tried consolidating her, but she just insulted everyone at the table. Last time on Christmas, I got into an argument with my girlfriend after I gave her some presents, which were clothes, plushies, and a cup, trying to cheer her up. But she just threw them at the floor, breaking the cup, and told me that she hated what I had given her. That the only thing she wanted in this world is to walk. That day, I did tell her that I was also tired of trying to do my best for her, and I asked her to be a little bit more grateful for some of the things I've tried doing for her. But she was just crying and insulting me and saying she was a useless cripple with no purpose. I tried suggesting to her that we both get couples therapy, but she said that it would be useless because it would not help her walk again. I recently go into therapy alone by myself, trying to find ways that can help her and try to get my mind clear because I'm so stressed from working, and then I'm getting tired of only seeing my girlfriend crying and taking her anger out on me when I finish working and stay at her home. I told the therapist all about my relationship, and the therapist has suggested me to break up with my girlfriend. Damn, since it's only a stressful relationship. I don't really want to break up with my girlfriend because I really do love her. She's smart and beautiful, but I miss her nice, cheerful personality. I wish she could walk in or at least get some of her old personality back. I've I've been with her for 4 years, and we already had talked about getting engaged before. I did tell her parents that I'm considered breaking up with her, but her parents don't like that idea and seem to want me to be my girlfriend's caretaker. I really don't know what to do. I want to save my relationship with her and bring her happiness again. But with her being sad and angry most of the times, I don't know if our relationship can continue. This is such a hard thing talk about. One, because at the end of the day, nobody knows how she feels but her. Besides, like, we don't know how she feels, and we can only feel sad and we can only feel bad. But at the end of the day, she cannot continue to treat you like that. I don't think that you're the asshole for wanting to break up with her, because you're doing everything in your power to try to help her and to try to get her back to her personality. Nobody's going to be able to help your girlfriend but your girlfriend. And it is smart for her to go to therapy. Only because even though therapy may not make her walk again, it'll help with how to build you guys' relationship again. And the fact that she think it's okay to abuse you and throw your gifts on the floor and, just be so cruel and mean to you, it's not okay. That's not okay. You deserve better. And I get that she's going through a traumatic time in her life and she's sad and, she wish she could walk again. At the end of the day, that's not your fault. And the fact that you're still there, willing to help her and be there for her, and, you're even still thinking about being engaged. You just want her to have her personality back, and I get that. It's going to be hard because she can't walk, but that does not mean she get the right to treat you the way she's been treating you. That's not okay. I feel like she needs to take a long look in the mirror and she needs to figure out what she needs for herself. And it might be a little difficult for the simple fact that we don't know what we want if we can't walk again. Part of our everyday life is being able to move around and do what we want and, go wherever we want without the help of other people. So she needs to evaluate what she wants in life. And if she doesn't, she's probably going to end up losing you. And you seem like you're a good person to her. Like, she wets the bed or she has accidents in the bed and you help her clean it. And, no one signed up for that. You didn't sign up for that because you're not her husband. You're just her boyfriend. And the fact that you're even still willing to help her, she should take some, consideration into thinking, maybe my boyfriend isn't so bad and it's not about him. And I'm sure it's not about you. I'm sure it's not. But the fact that she think it's okay to kind of just, take it out on you and, it's not your fault, sucks for you. Like, does she know how bad, you're stressing her out? I mean, does she know how bad she's stressing you out? You go to work to come home to take care of her and she's still stressing you out? That's not fair. And I can see how that might take a toll on you. So I think you should have a conversation with her and be real with her and explain to her, listen, I want to be with you, but I will not continue to be with you if you beat on me. I mean, not beat on me. If you disrespect me, you throw my gifts, you talk to me bad, and I don't have to be with you for that. I'm with you because I want to be with you, not because I have to be with you. And if you're gonna continue to treat me badly and poorly, then I'm gonna leave. And you went to her parents to ask her parents, and they don't think that's a good idea because they want you to be her caretaker. And is it because they don't want to be her caretaker? Because at the end of the day, you can up and leave whenever you feel like it. Technically, she's not your wife. I don't want to be rude about it, but I know her parents see how bad she treats you, and that's not okay for them to be like, I don't think that's a good idea. It is a good idea if she's going to continue to treat you that way. You should be treated with respect, regardless of her accident. And I get it. Like I said, I get it. But that's still not okay to be treated poorly and to be treated badly because she had an accident. Either she's going to have to learn how to adapt to being in a relationship with you, or she's going to end up being by herself. And then she's really going to feel what it means to be by herself and not have anyone by her side. So she definitely needs to maybe have therapy so the therapist can kind of talk to you guys both about what it means for her to be with you and for her to respect you more. But yeah, no, I don't think you're the asshole at all. You're better than me because I definitely would have had to tell her about herself because you're not going to treat me that way and then think I'm just going to be here every single day. We're not doing that. So no, you're not the asshole. Have a conversation with her. Maybe therapy, suggest therapy again and figure it out. But if she continues to treat you this way, you should leave, just like your therapist told you, especially if it's going to continue to stress you out. You should definitely leave, and you don't have to be with nobody like that. And it sucks that that's who you want to be with, but life happens, and I'm sorry that happened to her, but she's going to have to learn to respect you better. Sorry.